Pro is a powered arm and hand brace designed to help people regain movement after neurological injury or muscle weakness. Originally developed at MIT with Harvard Medical School, the device works by detecting faint nerve signals from the surface of your skin. It's completely non-invasive, meaning there are no implants or electrical stimulation involved. When the MyoPro senses your muscle signals, it activates small motors that help move your arm and hand the way you intend. You stay in control the entire time. Because of this, it's often described as power steering for your arm. Unlike traditional braces that only support the limb, the MyoPro is designed for individuals who still have their arm and hand but have difficulty using them. By assisting movement, it helps users perform everyday tasks and work toward improving function and independence.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Racha HaKodash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well, taught us this truth. Shalom to the elect, the 144,000, first and foremost, pushing this truth in all sincerity in the four corners of the earth. And Lord, when we be of that number, I'm your brother Tabari Yakunah, coming at you with a press the button. I heard another brother say that just recently. He tripped me out sometimes. But Lord willing is edifying, right? So, okay, got a little something. I just watched this. Hey, Esau was coming down. You know, we always bring out the Revelation 12 and 12, coming down with great wrath, devil. Esau, even the so-called white man. All right, that deceiver, that slanderer, that false accuser of his brother Jacob, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and those scattered throughout all the nations that may look like the nations. And he's continuing on with his gradualism. These wearables are really about to start hitting the scene, man. And just in my opinion, I'm starting to see, like, just the other day I saw this commercial about this arm thing. It's like a robotic arm. It was like MyoPro or something like that. And it was like, I guess it's for people with lame arms. You know, you have like one of them arms that you can't really, it's weak. Might have had a stroke or something happened. Lord might have judged you. And so, he's coming with miracles, man. He's coming with miracles. Talking about Esau, even the so-called white man. You know, and the scriptures speak about his miracles, man. The scriptures speak about him being wiser than Daniel. All right. This is, let's see. Bear with me for a second. Just like Pharaoh did in Egypt, man. His magi, they did all kinds of miracles. But the right-handed power is more powerful than that left-handed magic. You know, what does the scripture say? The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. All right. So what we have here and what we're privy to, the water Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai for this truth. Hey, it's going to bring us to a kingdom. It's going to bring us to like power beyond our imagination, man. And not no what do they call it? Parlor trick magic type shit is going to be eternal. You know, things that you can constantly build on forever and ever and ever, man. All right? That's the type of power that we serve, man. All right? So this is the book of and we're going to do miracles as well, being servants of the Lord. All right? Before we get on that chariot. So this is Salakia. This is Revelation 16 and 14. For they are the spirits of devils working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world to gather them to the battle of that great day of the Most High Almighty. Right, this devil's gonna, he's gonna get gathered. And then you see all the kings of the earth, the troops, the wars, the rumors of wars, the scriptures say, being gathered to that valley, man, that valley of Jehoshaphat, Yahweh Shaphat, meaning valley of Yahweh's judgment. And then he's also going to try to, this devil, Esau, with his allies, he's going to try to fight the Lord in the heavens when the Lord comes back to redeem the elect. He's going to go up there with his BS technology, his fighter jets, and try to shoot bombs and missiles on the chariots of the Lord and on the Lord himself. And that's going to be, the Lord's going to really show his power, man. You know? So we just got to hold firm, man. But anyways, getting back to those miracles, Esau still, he's got to go for it. So he's coming with his robotic arms. And that's just a gradual step. And when you saw I don't know, maybe I'll put the commercial up, but when you see the commercial, it talks about it feeling, the sensors being very highly sensitive. It don't even have to be invasive. It just feels it feels like the nerves sending a signal, and then it just operates. I work in the medical field. There's gonna be a lot of people wanting to do some shit like that. But then when you compound it with some other things, I mean, we know the end all be all of that temptation with the sea hips, Revelation 13 and 16, and 17 and 18. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 to 18. You can really have a real deal miracle. These people be like, oh, this is what we've been waiting for. This is what we always knew. This is evolution. Not realizing that they're being funneled to their slaughter, as the scriptures say, sheep to the slaughter, man. You get that chip, you get that MOTB, all right. But it doesn't even matter, man. Over there, yeah. Anyways, so what else did I say? I saw 10 horns. All right, we'll bring this out, close out, man. Not gonna be long, man. Are they gonna hate the whore? So there's a new thing called the EPC. Let me see if I can look that up real quick. All right, and it goes into, let me see, the EPC, and it goes into, I think it's like European political community. That's what it's called. Of course, when I plug it in, it gives me some other stuff. So let me just go ahead and type that in. European political, and they're having these summits, and it's a lot of things. It seems like they're going under the radar. A lot of folks ain't talking about it. The European political community is an intergovernmental forum established in 2022 to foster political dialogue and cooperation among European countries, focusing on issues like security, energy, and migration. It includes 47 participating states and meets twice a year to address common challenges and strengthen continental stability. And then you had this dude, I forget his name. I think this is the guy. It's not Macron. He's with France, but it's this dude. Carney. I'll read this real quick. Europe will not submit to an insular and brutal world, says Carney. All right, meeting of European political community comes amid renewed doubts about the U.S. commitment to NATO. You see? So that's speaking. All right, Salakia. That's speaking on the. You can read the article, but that's speaking on the division that the Lord is bringing into the earth. before the kingdom of heaven comes, man, there's going to be divisions all around, man. We see that just on our little small level here, with our own women and just our families and all that. Love of many waxing cold, but that's on an even greater level with this whore, America Babylon the Great, and NATO and the EU, this European political community, which it's all kind of intertwined with that. It seems like it's a separation, that division, a separation from America. That these political guys, prime ministers, so these members of this community are expressing in the news, man. They say, man, we out of here. We got to do this shit ourselves, man. We see that Trump is on his own, doing his own damn thing. Hey, we got to do this shit ourselves, man. So it just goes to that beast hating the whore, all right, or the 10 horns hating the whore. So I'm gonna grab it real quick. All right. So this is the book of Revelation 17 and 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore. And so that this is first, they're going to hate the whore. And it says, and shall make her desolate and naked. How are they going to do that? They're going to do that through ICBM missiles, man. It says, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. All right. So, I mean, yeah. This whore is already being exposed. Everybody's turning against, Trump, which we believe is Nero coming back, Emperor Nero coming back. We call him Nero 47. All right. And just in ancient times, when he went out bad, it looks like he's going to go out bad again, man. But we also know that behind the scenes, it's those elite bankers, man. The Rothschilds, DuPonts, the Gettys, the Bilderbergs, all right, that are pulling the strings of all of this because they're trying to get their NWO off the ground, like we touched on real quick in Revelation 12 and 12. The devil knoweth that he hath but a short time, and he cometh down with great wrath. All right. And so, Lord willing, that was edifying, giving all glory and praise to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Bashem, Kakadash, double honor to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, and shalom to the elect.